And we're rolling. Can't sue me. Slightly fucking up my phone case.
Yeah, how did you do that?
I've noticed something that's pissing me off. I'm gonna fix it now. Hey, at least we have a cold open because the fucking temperature of this light is fucking yellow and this is fucking white.
How do you fix that?
Fucking like that. Shout out to anybody who's ever played the fucking Muppets Go-Kart game on the fucking PS1, because I was kind of ripping that song off just then. I also slightly want to have a look at this just to see how I feel about the lighting,
It's
considering
really small screen.
how fucking pale I am.
How red my nose is? It looks alright from here, but it's like a postage stamp.
I can always fucking fix it in post. If I keep it consistent, I only have to edit it one way or the other.
Yeah.
If I fuck it around with it now, it's going to fucking drive me insane in post.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm James. This is Pat. Welcome to the Banana Split podcast. I don't know what fucking episode it is.
Yeah, I was just trying to... It's somewhere in the 90s.
All I know is, at this point, due to legal obligations that I've said for the last 80, 70 something episodes, that when I have a career, I'm going to nuke this fucking thing. I unfortunately now have a career. I'm not going to nuke this thing, but at come 100, I'm gone after that.
Damn.
I have to officially, I've said things that might ruin my life. So
after
at 100, it either dies with me or I get replaced.
Yeah.
I might make an appearance here and there. Here's the thing though. I don't know who's going to do this setup.
No, that's the problem. I have to go shopping with money I don't have yet. So I've got a bit of time though, considering it's 6 months between episodes.
Yeah,
so I might have a few years.
Exactly. I say this, but Pat might also end up convincing me otherwise.
Yes, with my magical powers of persuasion.
Yeah. I mean, he keeps getting me back in this room some fucking how. Literally, no reason for me to be here whatsoever. And yeah, I'm like, yeah, I'll go do another.
No, I'm glad it's so compelling for you.
I clearly enjoy it, otherwise I wouldn't be here.
I don't know. I've had
I
feedback.
just have to change my name on it, which I've now done.
Oh, have you?
I said James.
Oh, yeah. Cool. No one's
James.
going to go back further than this.
We don't have the audience to go back further than this.
Yeah.
And you know what? Okay, and actually, here's one thing I will say for certainty. If we somehow, in the billion to one chance, blow up from this point, every episode from here backwards, I will nuke.
Damn. There's so much lore. There's so many in-jokes. They're just not going to make sense. 90 whatever, it's the middle of June or something. It's 2024. Things are happening. It's a good year for movies. I've got Deadpool 3. That's the only one I'm really left looking forward to.
I've also got the next movie in the Alien series.
Oh, yeah. Is it called? It's not called Covenant.
No, that was the previous one. It's a really weird title, this one. It is Alien something, but it's like a really...
Is it a prequel?
Yeah, it is set between Alien 1 and Aliens.
I think it's named after the ship that they find. Like, it's the ship, like what happens to them. Because in one of the Aliens, you turn up and that's what's left of the ship.
I was a real slut for the Aliens vs. Predator game. It was actually the first game I ever bought when I got an Xbox 360 that I specifically picked out. I didn't come with a bundle or anything. I was like, and keep in mind, this game had been out for like 3 years at this point. I bought it pre-owned on fucking from EB Games.
I know the most famous game was probably the ones where you're just hiding from an alien.
Yeah, that was...
It's like really scary.
Forgetting what it's called.
Alien stalking you through the ventilation shafts.com.
I forgot how much your fucking service sucks here.
I was watching one of those. There's these two guys. I don't know if they're brothers or they're just mates. They've got like a TikTok. And the most recent skit I saw was them just talking about how shit the mobile data is in Sydney. And it was the most like relatable one I've ever seen. And they do good content.
Now,
They're funny as fuck, those guys.
as important and thrilling as this last 2 minutes has been, which I'm sure
Set the tone. Alien Isolation.
that I'm sure
Brilliant
would
game.
definitely will be cut out, not by me,
No.
him.
I'm not that judicious.
But I just want
should be.
to draw attention. Pat, can you just hold your hands up to the camera, please? No, other way.
Damn, I was hoping you wouldn't notice. It's okay. They're on screen. No one's going to see this. They're tiny.
Yeah, okay, see, I don't do much in post, but I'm zooming in on that. I don't even have Premiere Pro anymore at this point. I stopped paying for that, and this is the most saddest sentence I'm ever going to say about my time at university. I learnt on the very last semester.
Oh, so you finished. That's good.
Oh, yeah, I'm done. My graduation's next Wednesday.
Oh, cool.
Hey, I learned on the very last semester that I had an Adobe account included with my
All that time you've been paying for it?
and I've been paying for it for a very long time.
You're kidding.
And then so I was
So no one told you, like, by the way, you get this free.
yeah,
Oof.
and so I had to decide whether or not I would continue to pay for Adobe for another 2 months, that I would get my subscription for free. Anyway, stop paying for Adobe. And, well, apart from photography stuff, just because that's my side business and I want to make sure all my T's are boxed and ticked and dashed. But everything else, stopped paying for, saving a lot more money, and then I just still just log into my student email because it still fucking works.
I found that with old jobs, you know how they give you, like, an employee email? Like, even corrections, that still logs in.
I should give you my fucking student email. So you can log into the fucking Adobe.
Yeah, that would be handy. I'd love to learn how to use that because that seems to be like the gold standard for video editing.
Yeah, that and After Effects, which is what I'm starting to learn now. It's not fun. Fucking
Steep learning curve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But to be fair, Adobe in general has a steep learning curve. And even then, I don't consider myself a great user of Adobe Premiere.
Yeah.
I do consider myself a great Lightroom and a great Photoshop, but that's about it.
Hopefully there's some Indian guy on YouTube that's made like 5 hours of tutorials.
Oh.
And Sean Levi directing Deadpool, going straight into the pop culture news. He's the one that's going to be directing Avengers 6. So
do we have a title for that?
it's just there's more than 60 people coming back. So it's probably Avengers Secret Wars. Because if you're getting 60, you know, or it's the Kang Dynasty. But I don't know if they're sticking with the Kang thing or unless they're using who got just confirmed as a new actor in the Marvel Universe. Everyone's very excited
not the one
about.
From Breaking Bad, because he's
that guy.
He's in the next Captain America. He's been seen on set.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Avengers, and then they've crossed out the Kang Dynasty.
Yeah. I'm hoping.
Secret Wars is following in 2027.
You know what I'm hoping for? I'm hoping the next big bad to replace Kang, because that's clearly what they're doing. I pray it's Doom.
Yeah, you've said that before.
Oh, I fucking love me a Doctor Doom. Now, I'm also...
Carlos, is it Esposito? Like, his name, he would be a good Doom. But there's a lot of people
There's a lot of people that would be really good Dooms.
Yeah.
I'm conscious of one thing that I've also noticed.
Fassbender would be great.
But I want him in as actual Magneto.
Yeah. So Kang's still expected to appear. I'm just reading off this comicbook.com movie website, which I know Jaden loves. Didn't they spoil something for you once?
Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Fucking dog cunts.
Loki writer was hired to pen a new draft, and the events of Loki Season 2 are still informing the plotline, which I think are also obviously informing Deadpool, because the TVA are in the trailer. We got word that they severed ties with Majors. Yeah, we know.
That's
which really sucks. I really hate that. I get why they had to do it, but yeah. Oh yeah, and I don't know if you saw like Anthony Starr, the actor behind Homelander, come out and say that he would kick Superman's ass, or at least Homelander would.
Yeah, I saw that and I went, Anthony.
He goes, there's no kryptonite factor, and Homie would fight so dirty. He's the type to go, oh, you got me, as he goes down, and then come up and throw sand in your eyes. Whereas Superman's always like, I wouldn't do that. Oh, there's innocent children that might get hurt.
Yeah, but...
Homie's going to human shield himself with the kids. That is true.
He's Superman. There's so much lore around that. Okay, you beat Superman, but no, you didn't.
Right. Superman versus Goku.
It's still Superman. As much as that hurts me.
I've heard so many anime people be like,
no,
Super
I
Saiyan.
love Goku. It's Superman.
Like, he's destroyed planets.
It's fucking Superman.
Right, Superman, that Omni dude.
Omni-Man. It's Superman. Homelander couldn't be Omni-Man, but it's still Superman.
Yeah, gotta respect the consistency. So unfortunately, Furiosa hasn't done that well. It only made
Oh yeah, that fucking tanked.
yeah, that sucks because it was a good movie. I don't know if you saw it. I recommend it.
No, to be fair, I haven't
awesome.
seen since they restarted the whole Mad Max saga. Haven't seen a single one.
Well, there's only 2 movies.
Fuck, there isn't. I thought there was a 4th one, and then Fury Road and this.
No, there was like all the originals in the 80s.
No, I swear they've made more than 2.
No, it's Fury Road and Furiosa. That's it. And Furiosa was written before Fury Road. So a lot of people are like, oh, they're just doing this woke thing. And it's like, no, he already had that set up.
When your reception in this place fucking improves. All right, here we go. Yeah, fucking.
The video game, The Wasteland.
Wait, no.
Which apparently is good. Which sucks because I kind of missed that boat. I don't know if I could go back and play like a PS3 game now. Or maybe it was PS4.
It's PS4.
Yeah. Apparently it's not bad. But I don't think it's like people didn't watch it because they weren't excited.
I just don't think there was any press around.
I think there's that. They didn't market it well.
I think in the market, the thing that was dominating the market at the time was Fall Guy.
Yeah, and that didn't do well either. So, I think it's just cinema in general is on decline. Everyone's got their home cinemas, or anyone who's got money. And, all the streaming services and the Fortnites and everything's the TikToks. There's just too much for it to compete with at the level.
Yeah, no.
To keep pumping out.
You're right about that. It is actually an internal talk in at least the advertising space that cinema is a downfall as of late.
Yeah.
A lot of campaigns around cinema tend to not deliver to
It's going to be hard to justify the same budget they used to have for
but internally, a lot of the cinema advertising publishers are very confident and have high hopes for Deadpool to sort of turn that around.
I mean, there are the occasional blockbusters that go big, like you had the Oppenheimer Barbie thing. That was pretty much it. But it does seem to be fewer and further between that sort of event type film, which like changes the landscape. So that was 2023, 2024. Hopefully, Deadpool goes crazy, and then we'll see after that. I don't think Deadpool 2 did that well.
No, I don't think so. But I honestly, I'm predicting that Deadpool and Wolverine will hit $1 billion.
Yeah, I think there's more hype for this because of Wolverine. So.
Yeah, no, I think it's a guaranteed $1 billion.
They got rid of that fat Kiwi kid.
I think it might outdo the first Deadpool.
I like that kid, by the way. It's great.
Yeah.
Not everyone does. I'm just like, he must be 20 by now.
Man, I could have swore there was a 3rd one, but fuck.
No, that was it. Fury Road.
Maybe the game is what came into my fucking head. Maybe.
No, I was sure because I went and watched Fury again, and then this, and it was just it's all in my head. So, and Chris Hemsworth almost unrecognizable in Furiosa.
Speaking of unrecognizable,
that prosthesis on his face
and large amounts of that thing, the Penguin.
Oh, yeah. That was a weird choice. Like, to go with Colin Farrell, is it?
Yeah.
And, like, just completely disguise him. Like, you're losing all the star power. You've still got his acting ability, which is prodigious, obviously.
But here's the thing. I feel like it was sort of smart doing that because you did something so bold and made him so genuinely unrecognizable that when people went, what? That's him? I've got to tell somebody else about this. And then in circumstance...
that by itself isn't going to carry a movie. I mean, look at... I don't think you've even heard of that Kevin Smith film with Johnny Depp with a tusk, and it's Johnny Depp playing a detective, but he's got this giant nose and other stuff, and you can tell it's Johnny Depp, but it's still like that went way under the radar.
Oh, another fun feature about this camera.
Yeah.
You know how we had the whole pain in the ass bullshit of every 30 minutes? Yeah, not anymore.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, because it's got a massive SD card or something, or
no, it's just that's what it does now.
Huge hard drive.
Just what it does.
I guess.
I don't know why the 200D did that, but the R6 is like...
Nice.
Does that come up and get... Yeah, okay, good.
I mean, ultimately, I'd love to have one of those ones where it like just cuts between the people as they talk. Like it auto switches, you can tell. Like you have the 2 cameras set up, and then you've got this other AI thing that's like...
Okay, yeah. It's not just the fucking cameras. I'm like, you talking... And even then, that's... Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it at like Comic-Con a year or 2 ago. And I was like, yeah, I'm never going to be able to afford that. So, pretty cool though, if you're serious about it. Or you could just have some monkey sitting there, switching between.
Pat. Intern.
Yeah, whatever the PC word is these days. I'm not going to read that because it's talking about Fallout coming back sooner. Don't get my hopes up. Oh, Fallout's coming to Fortnite. Yeah,
I
okay,
think I'm
that's
like
not
3 episodes in.
Oh, you still haven't finished that?
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's so good. You need to finish it. It's like
I keep going back to
it's
the shows
everything
come
that.
to me.
What's the other show with like a pretty girl and trying to get through a post-apocalyptic wasteland that didn't do so well?
Oh, the one that I liked on Netflix.
Mm.
No, wait, no, it's a different one. I don't know. Twilight.
No, I'm thinking of like one of the Star Wars ones people were mad about.
Andor.
Fallout's quite good. No, Andor was good. Everyone liked Andor.
I don't know.
No, it was like one of those like new
I haven't seen
the
Andor.
spin-offs that Dave Filoni is involved in, where you've got like Bo-Katan and the Mandalorian, and you've got all these different people. I don't know if you saw the clip. I don't think I sent it to you, where she's like the actress that plays Bo-Katan, who's on a whole bunch of shows. And Battlestar Galactica, check it out. It's so good. That's still my favorite that she's been in.
Battlestar Galactica.
Classic. I never saw the 70s version, but that just looks too
Haven't
cheesy.
seen it.
Anyway, she was quoted as saying, like, I've got different kinds of fans. Some hate me for Mandalorian, some love me. That's like 80% of them. I've got another 10% who love me for Battlestar. And then there's 3% who just want me to sit on their face. And the podcast guy is like, only 3%? And that was my immediate reaction. I think she underestimates the numbers there, but that was quite cute. So Taylor Swift's maybe going to be in a future Marvel project.
Yeah, I expect her to be in it as much as Harry Styles was.
Oh, okay. So was that a cutscene at the end of like that movie that no one watched, where there's a giant statue god thing dead in the ocean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm forgetting what it was called, but I know it had Black Knight in it, who was
Yeah, there's a lot
by-
of cameos like that just didn't happen
yeah.
later on, which is very.
Because if my thoughts are correct, I'm pretty certain Harry Styles, his character that he was playing was also Thanos' brother.
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna Google something because this happened a while ago, like a few weeks ago. The next story, and it's like
Oh, what somebody punched?
I want to see if they actually found the guy by now. Poor Black. He's like everyone knows that he jumped on a fire truck as soon as 9/11 happened, and because that was his job before he was an actor. And he's just a stand-up guy, and for some random dude to just do what we call over here a one punch. Well, we had the one punch laws, which shut down King's Cross.
It's called a coward punch.
Yeah,
Is what
dog,
but it used to be called as the king hit.
Yeah.
Bring back the king hit. I have a
Not like
career.
that.
What am I doing?
Yeah, so Fortnite, you can get like all these Fallout skins in it, like the power armor. It's a whole theme, the current season, where it's basically post-apocalyptic. You've got the vehicles might play a big part, so it's kind of Mad Max / Fallout. My younger son's kind of got me into it, and damn, I can see why the kids love it. It's a little bit addictive.
My favorite thing that has happened that I've just now seen is Pat and I have a Facebook group.
Yep.
As well as that also includes anyone else who's been on the show.
Mm-hmm.
And the group itself, the Facebook algorithm has marked 10 of Pat's posts in the group as spam.
Yeah, probably because no one interacts with them. Okay, so 4 days ago, the person accused of punching actor Steve Buscemi and another man have been charged.
Say his name?
Steve Buscemi.
Buscemi.
Buscemi. I don't know. It's kind of hard to change it up now. I've heard plenty of people say Buscemi, but Buscemi sounds more correct. Williams, some guy named Clifton Williams, 50 years old, attacked Buscemi and a 22-year-old.
You won't trigger me, Pat. I don't
incidents.
fucking care enough.
It's a
Something
felony.
that's definitely not in the group
Mm-hmm.
that only came out recently. The Venom trailer.
Oh, yeah. I've been enjoying that. That horse looks fucking sick. He's like, let's see how far we can take it before
you fucking 100% know there's going to be a Hot Toys action figure of Tom Hardy on that horse that's venomized with venom like hanging off the fucking tail.
That's got to be a challenge because there's a lot of detail work there for them to deal with.
If anyone's going to do it, it's Hot Toys.
Yeah.
It's still going to cost you $1,000,
Yeah. People lap it up.
but they'll fucking pay for it.
Try to remember the name of the character that Taylor Swift everyone thinks was going to play.
All right.
It's an X-Man. She's like a famous singer.
Emma
and then
Frost.
she's also not Emma Frost.
Oh.
She looks like Emma Frost. But yeah.
I don't know, but I'm going through and I'm seeing what I would like to talk about. Arch Barker.
I don't remember that. I posted it.
You did. I remember what it was about
Okay.
because someone I know was on the news.
Which one?
He got Arch Barker.
You know of him, or you know him personally?
I have his phone number.
All right. Let's call him up. Get him on.
I'm not calling Arch Barker.
Okay. I'll just have to take your word for it.
I'll show you the fucking phone number.
And I'll punch it in here.
I'm not.
Start sending him memes. That's my way in. It's my love language. Damn, you wrote his full name.
Yeah.
04 1. No. Okay.
Yeah. Archie's got enough trouble as it is. Because he got in shit because he kicked out, as the way that the news spinned it, he kicked out a woman for breastfeeding.
Oh, wasn't a crying baby?
That was the true story. But I've seen a lot of spin saying kicked out breastfeeding woman.
Right, they're not hearing about the crying baby.
Yeah.
Okay.
At an 18-plus venue, a woman brings in a baby that won't stop crying.
Yeah, it's annoying.
Throwing off the timing of the show.
Yeah, I read that and I was like, I'm going to stay on the fence on this one. Because it seems really harsh to come after a mother and a child. But on the other hand, it's like, you do need the audience to shut the fuck up for most of that.
Yeah, and it's like, you're not just affecting his performance for him, it's also you're potentially ruining the night of everyone else there.
Yeah. That's why you get a babysitter. That's why people pay babysitters to stay home with their kid and they come out and see the show. Like, I've heard comedians talk about that. Like, it's not just, like, how do they keep it fresh and stay enthusiastic every night after night? And they're like, look, I don't know, I know Ricky Gervais was one of them, and I'm sure I've heard another comedian say this, and they just put it like this, like, the people that are there that night, they've saved for God knows how long to get these tickets, and they've gone out of their way, made plans, and blah, blah, blah. And so he's trying to respect that. And I always thought that was really cool. Not enough superstars kind of empathise like that, unfortunately. So it goes both ways, though. Like, he's got a show to perform. So you don't bring a fucking crying baby to a stand-up. Which, by the way, I'll be going to, I don't know if it's this month or next month. There's a guy, Anthony Jeselnik.
Oh, I love Anthony Jeselnik.
Yeah, I'll be seeing that at I think it's the Opera House.
Oh, that's a big venue.
Yeah.
Well, I know what venue it'll be. It's a good venue. But
Last time I was there to watch something was a play. Before that, it was Kevin Smith. That was a long time ago.
the last time I was there, I saw American Psycho, the musical.
Damn. Is he like singing while he cuts people up?
Kind of.
Chainsaw? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, and the other thing I saw was like a Hans Zimmer Sydney Orchestra doing all the movie stuff.
Toy.
Oh yeah, and then like people won. Like the fans won with something. Sony was going to make everyone that was playing this really popular game, which I haven't tried yet.
Helldivers 2.
Everyone's doing it apparently.
I'm not. I don't have that kind of
not us. Who's got that time? I've barely got enough time to play Fortnite. I'm going to get that Fortnite. That you have to pay for the battle pass to get the skins, right? Mm-hmm. But most people pay to go up levels. It's a whole scam because the game's free, but nothing in it's free.
Yeah, you can pay to go up levels, or you can play it enough. To
Yeah,
get up
no,
there.
I'm not going to. I've already paid for the battle pass. I'm going to work my way up and get that skin.
That's what you say that a lot. I mean, a lot of people say that. I've said that many times, and then I forget to play the game for the next month and a half.
Yeah, and then the season's over and you can't get the skin anymore.
Yeah, and that's when you go, all right, I guess, how badly do I want this? Am I willing to pay this much money to get this many stars?
Yeah, we'll see. I'm doing all right so far. I'm on track to get at least like the normal power armor. You can keep going and get like more variations, but
I'm trying to think what the last battle pass I finished for Fortnite was. I think it might have been the one with Doctor Strange at the end.
Oh, cool. Yeah, because last season it was like all these Greek gods, and you had some really cool powers. Like you could get
I didn't play
wings
last
and
season at all.
Chain of Hades. It was really cool.
I missed that. I missed all the Avatar Last Airbender stuff.
Oh yeah, that was also a thing you could do in the last season. Like you could get wind and water and
they even like
earth.
brought back like the Kamehameha from what I saw. And I loved the Kamehameha. That thing was broken as fuck.
Well, the broken thing now is kind of these nitro fists. So you get these gloves, and you can go the left button to jump really high, and then the right button just does this mad power punch.
Yeah.
And they're a little bit OP. Like I've run around, I've shotgunned someone, and he's just gone, whoo, boom. I'm like,
the most OP thing, I mean, apart from the Infinity Blade, I never used that, was there was an event really early in Fortnite, like Season 1, where It was the first crossover for the MCU and
Oh,
Fortnite.
okay, yeah. When they started, that was probably one of the earliest like IPs
Yeah,
that they
and
brought
the
in.
Infinity Gauntlet would drop into somewhere in the map.
Mm.
The first person to get it became Thanos. And you could shoot, you could fucking jump, die, like you fucking had the Infinity Gauntlet.
Yeah.
And it was broken as fuck. You had like quadruple the amount of shield, double the amount of health. Actually, it was like you were so fucking high. Like the entire fucking lobby had to focus you, otherwise you would just win.
Yeah.
And then once you die, the glove drops, and whoever gets it from there becomes Thanos.
That seems kind of fun. Like everyone has to kind of work together.
Because there's a lot of times where you just hide in the bushes hoping he doesn't find you.
Okay, I should do something like that again because at the moment I'm playing like either 4-up teams or I tried one by myself the other day and that was a totally different style of game because everyone would just like either hide or like I was spectating someone after he nerfed me into Oblivion and he would just like run around, hide in a bush and run around, hide in it, and I'm like, you can't do that in the quad in the 4-player game. You just get absolutely blasted.
I fucking love
There's too
running
many
in
people.
and just shooting the fuck out of people.
Yeah,
I'm good at Fortnite.
I'm not that good, but I figure I should learn to get better. To like, as the kids say,
My drink's empty.
if you're good, you're cracked, and then you can like be integral to the team.
Guys, my drink is empty.
That's no good. Did you bring more than one?
This episode is brought to you by Jose
Cuevo.
Cuevo Waterland Sparkling Margarita. We're not sponsored. I'm just an alcoholic.
Oh, see, it's good to have this here because if I go off on a tangent and come back to the story, so Sony was like, oh yeah, if you're going to keep playing Helldivers, we want you all to log in on like the PSN network because we own the game. So even if you're not playing it on a PlayStation, if you're using a PC, we want you to connect using the network. People weren't happy about that. People were quitting in droves, and they went online, and everyone got pissed off, and it became this huge thing. And I think it was after like 2 days they rolled it back.
Yeah, it was a huge feedback from the community. So, again, just being very selective on what I read on this group. Current frontrunner for the next James Bond, potentially, allegedly, has basically signed on to do it. Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Didn't we talk about that after watching Bullet Train? Because he is like...
We said he'd be a very good Bond.
Yeah. When he jumps onto the top of the train, he just like punches his way into it.
Listen, I'm a straight man. I'd fuck him. I'd fuck him.
Like,
and I'm a straight
you'd
man.
be top or...
Listen, I'm willing to fuck him, but I ain't receiving.
Yeah. A guy like that's such an alpha.
I would gently hug him.
I just can't see him being a bottom. But yeah.
I'm sorry, have you seen his wife? He's not in the pants.
Okay.
Wait, you haven't?
No, I don't
do you
think I
not?
have. All right. Who am I looking for?
Oh.
Aaron Taylor
He doesn't know.
Johnson's wife.
He doesn't know.
What does she doesn't look like. Oh,
So,
okay.
she met him
Oh, good for her.
when she was like 36,
Yeah.
right? And he was,
Oh, she's older.
and he was 17.
Yeah, that's not great. Like some of those pictures. Looks like her son.
17,
Hmm.
and was his director.
Power dynamic. Yeah,
And now he's like, he has one kid with her, and I think he's raising 2 of her others.
Yeah.
So he was a child who was then raising children.
Yeah, I can see how that's a little issue.
And the internet fucking hate her. They call her granny.
Oh, that's awful. If he's happy, then let him do what they want. But like, I'm really confused.
Now all I'm saying is, if this was a woman and a man situation,
No one would say anything.
no one would be saying, no, let her.
Maybe these days
let her
there'd be
live.
some.
Now it's just like, no, get her out of that fucking toxic relationship. That was me turning.
Yeah, I think things have changed a little, but still, I think it's happened so often where the male directors like started dating a starlet. I mean, look at The Fifth Element. That's where Mila Jovovich met that French dude.
Yeah, I'm not necessarily talking about like directors. I'm more talking about just that age gap.
Yeah, but again, like.
And more so a power dynamic like that.
Jovovich, because I think she was like barely 18.
Yeah, but like Elvis Presley married a 14-year-old or some shit.
First.
Huh?
Luc Besson, the guy that did Fifth Element. He was 21. She was 16. 16. Like, bro, not cool. I don't know why. But
Yeah, but like
she must have married a lot of people. I'm sure she was with. Like,
I mean, okay, I need to say this very carefully. It is wrong. But it's also weird how if you consider if like you went 5 years later and she was 21 and he was like 28 or something, nobody would have blinked an eye. Still creepy as fuck, but it's just a weird thing to consider that no one blinks an eye when you're older about it.
Yeah. And it's funny, we're on this topic. I watched a movie today called The Idea of You, which is Anne Hathaway dating a boy band member who her daughter used to idolize. And that gets, like, but they're basically, well, spoilers, they have to agree to, like, break up for a while because her daughter's getting bullied online and her friends at school are like, what the fuck? Send me a picture of his dick. Because he's still like this heartthrob. And her mum's like 40 and he's supposed to be 24 in the movie, though I looked it up and he's 30.
Okay.
So
nothing new.
Yeah. But yeah, it was just that whole, like, the internet went after her really hard. And obviously that's what happens in real life. Like, the friend I was watching it with was like, would it be that bad? Like, would they go after that much? And then, according to you, with what happened with Aaron Taylor Johnson's wife, they would.
Yep.
So
they fucking hate her. And speaking of things like that made me trigger something, what else I had seen lately was the Zendaya movie where she fucks the two tennis players.
Damn, I haven't seen that yet. Wait, so they're... Because is she supposed to be young in that? Like,
well, yeah, they're all the same age when it goes on. It's just a very horny film.
Nice. Yeah, Zendaya's good at that sort of thing. Like, she was pretty hot in Euphoria, but then could let herself go full raw, like Basketball Diaries, Leonardo DiCaprio, Train Spotting. Like, I'm an addict. This is me at my rock bottom, and then, you know, she can do it all.
I'm trying to think what else I saw. There was something else.
Well, you said you saw The Fall Guy.
I saw The Fall Guy, but that wasn't the thing I was thinking of. But The Fall Guy.
That was good.
It's not a great movie. It's a very fun movie.
Yeah, I mean, it's set in Sydney, so to see all that stuff and be like, hey, how'd they get from like the M2?
You cannot fucking jump off the roof of the Ivy and then be at street level?
Or
that
like,
would be sick though.
Drive into the East Connex and then be on the Harbour Bridge like a minute later.
I didn't even realise till I...
Now I know what Americans feel like.
And speaking of, I watched Anyone But You, which is also set in Sydney. That's the Sydney.
Oh, yeah, and that's got Sweeney, from another cast.
And I didn't realise until I watched it a second time, but the opening scene that is set in America, allegedly, it's just fucking, it's Wynyard. It's the Barangaroo Towers.
Yeah.
And it's the fucking coffee shop there. And I was like, wait a minute. I'd go near that place.
It's like when you rewatch The Matrix. You're like, that's the Commonwealth Bank. That's Martin Place.
Yeah.
That's the Waterloo Housing Commission towers that I used to live in. Like, I remember them dressing that set when they filmed it. That's the roof of David Jones. Dudes I worked with when I was there, I was like 16. You know, like an apprenticeship, retail apprenticeship. Can you believe that's the thing?
That sounds stupid.
Yeah. They already don't get paid enough as it is. And then they find a way to pay them even less. And then at the end of it, they're like, bye. I love seeing, they should make more stuff here. I can't remember the last, because they do all the Thor things, but there's nothing recognizable. It's all done in a studio or whatever. So it's nice to see the actual city sometimes and see it get destroyed. I don't know. It wasn't realistic, but it had a lot of heart. I like Ryan Gosling. He's easy to watch. Obviously, he's always playing the same character to a degree. And is it Emily Blunt?
Emily Blunt.
Yeah, she's, again, got a lot of charisma.
And somebody I know. And do you know Kurosh?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was an extra in that.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
he was in like the karaoke scene. He's at the bar.
Oh, right. I'll have to watch that scene again.
Yeah.
It was a very quick scene. I think it was just her waiting for him and he's like running around the city getting beaten up. But, so I don't know. Like, by the time you watch this, it should be streaming somewhere. I'd give it
I
a
think it
solid
already is.
3.5 out of 5 or something. Like, it's decent.
Yeah.
Especially if you're into stunts and that whole side of it. Like,
it's kind of meta.
It's the first movie I've seen in a while where at the end, during the credits, they show all the stuff that went wrong and just a lot of the B-roll stuff. That was really cool.
It's a movie about making a movie.
Yeah, there's a really cute scene at the start where, like, she discovers that he's there, not realizing that, because he was obviously an ex from like years before, and then he injured himself and disappeared and didn't tell her Like she was like, hey, what's going on? You were my boyfriend and then you just were gone. And now he's like on set. So she starts asking him with the loudspeaker as a director, like doing this weird analogy, like, what if the character has never seen him? Like, and she's clearly talking about him, but using this device.
Yeah.
And then everyone knows what she's doing. And other actors start chiming in and giving advice. And someone dressed in like an alien suit starts talking way too much. And it's just a really funny scene. So as long as you don't take it too seriously, it's not, in any way realistic. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Furiosa, again, I'll give that a 5. That was just amazing. What else have I seen? God, it's been a while.
I'm going to look at IMDb.
I saw that one with Monkey Man.
That tells me
Patel,
nothing.
Dev Patel, did it himself. It was a couple of years ago, to be fair, but then he couldn't find a good distributor. Guess who swoops in? The guy that made Nope. Is it
no, it's not
Key and Peele. It's Jordan Peele. Right? So he's like, hey, man, I really love that movie. Can I do something with it? And he revved it up a bit and put it in the cinemas. And I'm glad he did, because I think it's worth watching on the big screen. And it's just it's like John Wick in Bollywood, but with a lot more heart too. Because John Wick's fun, and it's like, oh my God, that stunt. Did you see what he did to that guy with a pen and everything? But this movie, it's like you're really rooting for him. And because, I mean, it's not just like his dog got killed. Like, this one I really don't want to spoil, because I just want, if you haven't seen it, go watch it. But there's a lot more like stakes and weight and emotional heft. And then also the crazy stunts and violence and innovative, like, and it's got that guy Copeland, whatever, the South African.
South African.
Yeah. He's like, he plays a ringmaster.
That sounded terrible. Because
he's a wrestler, and that's he's the Monkey Man on the weekend or whatever. And the dude is like somehow in India has like a MC.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Wrestling match.
It's an action movie. Okay.
Yeah, it's really good. All right, and I saw Godzilla -1 yesterday.
Good things.
That was really good. It's number 4 in Australia right now on Netflix, and I can see why. It's fucking amazing, because I'm like not really a Godzilla guy. I never really enjoyed the Western versions, or went back in time to watch like the black and white stuff.
I love me some Rush Hour, man.
Different movie, but yeah.
Well, that's what I was saying, Gaika, because Chris Tucker's character says it.
What's Gaika?
Means Godzilla in Japanese.
No, Godzilla. It's Gojira. They don't say Gaika.
Well, it's what he says, so clearly I'm just quoting him.
Okay, fair enough.
Clearly that's what he thinks it means in Japanese, so clearly he's wrong.
Yeah. I guess the joke's on him.
Yeah.
I suppose I don't know if I ever saw Rush Hour. That's one of those weird movies where it's like I should have.
Jesus
it's so
fucking Christ.
Lion King.
Rush Hour?
There's a bunch where I've just like slipped under the radar. I've seen all the funny scenes. Somehow that one didn't make the cut.
Yes. Speaking of inappropriate relationships.
That was tickling your...
Miller's Girl.
Never heard of it.
It was the one... Who's the chick in Wednesday?
Oh, yeah. I know what you mean. The one that plays Wednesday Addams.
Yep, that one. Did a movie with...
She refused to be in the new, like, Scream movie.
No, who gives a fuck?
And so did the other main actress, because they were, like, pro-Palestinian, and the directors are Jewish, and they're like, that's not happening.
Is that just more racism to combat racism?
I don't know.
Anyway, it's a movie about a teacher-student relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's real fucked. Michael Sheen.
Well, he's a lot older than her.
Yeah, I think it was Michael Sheen. Anyway.
Jenna Ortega.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jenna Ortega, Michael Sheen. He's her English teacher.
Yeah, never heard of it. I like him.
It's
what he's
raunchy
done.
as fuck.
Okay. She's still like, how old is she supposed to be? She's supposed to be in high school or like college? She's 21.
I'm not entirely sure. It seems like it's high school, but it could also be college because it's like in like England or some shit. So it's kind of backwards country.
Yeah, I'd imagine they wouldn't do high school. That's insane.
I don't fucking know.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah, I could just look up the synopsis for this movie.
That's crazy.
While you keep talking.
Well, I'll talk about the next article I found, which is cool. Some streamer made a suit to simulate the pain caused in game. I don't know how they set it up.
Stupid. Looks like some Dark Souls.
Yeah. And it's just like this haptic feedback-driven vest, and it's filled with sensors, and if you get hit, you get hit. I don't know if it's just electricity or whatever.
Just tase me next time, cunt.
Like there's a video here of them doing a VR game. So they're playing Skyrim or something, and a dragon's blasting them, and she's falling to the ground in pain. So, yeah, give me some of that, please.
Gimme a man.
That's awesome.
Midnight.
And then we've got, oh yeah, you can also buy a robotic dog wielding a flamethrower for less than 10 grand. And it's legal in 48 US states. So, thanks, America.
I'm going to play.
Yeah, Euphoria, we mentioned that twice already. They're not sure if there's going to be another season, at least not anytime soon.
I didn't finish the last one.
Yeah, it gets pretty dark. But
No,
yeah, one of the main actors, the drug dealer dude, who's got this really heavy, like, drawl. Like, the way he speaks is quite, it's hard to understand him almost. He's a singular character. Yeah, I think he unalived himself.
Ah, fun.
Anyway, he's not alive anymore. He was like one of the main characters. And I think everyone was just so broken up about it. And the fact that Drake's one of the main producers, and everyone's kind of steering away from him lately for some reason. And yeah, I don't know if we're going to get more, which is sad because I think it had some
Yeah, I
promise.
don't give a fuck. So
That was set in a high school.
no, so was Heartbreak High. That's a good show.
Yeah, I mean,
Reason Peter's an extra in season 1.
Oh yeah, I think I saw him post about that.
I don't fucking never saw him on screen, but I wasn't really looking. Anyway, what are you doing on? This is June, right?
We're in June, yeah.
Yeah, on June 14th.
Oh, cool. No idea. What day would that be?
That's a Friday.
Nothing. I've got to
You
work.
should come on down to the Metro Theatre for PWA, King of the Metro.
Oh, the wrestling?
Yes.
Okay, see if we can get this out before then.
Oh, fuck. That's a spare round.
Yeah.
It's also more of a pain.
Just
See,
chuck the thing up.
it's easier if he had a good internet connection because then I could just cloud shit to him.
Yeah.
It's dog shit. It's dog shit.
Absolutely dog shit. Paramount announced some shit at a CinemaCon.
They're my
Love
fucking
to go to one of those.
competitors, you dogs.
The last Ronin movie, the Teenage Mutant Ninja thing,
Wait,
R-rated.
no, they're not. They're my publisher. Never mind. I love you.
That's going to be pretty sick. I think it's. Do you remember which Ninja Turtle it is that survives? Like someone wipes them all out except for him.
It is.
Is it Raphael or Donatello?
Donatello.
Yeah, the guy with the.
No. Oh, it's okay. So it's. I think it's Donatello. Is the last Ronin. It could potentially be Leonardo, but it's definitely not Michelangelo Raphael. But I think it's Donatello.
Okay. Yeah. He's got like cinematically probably one of the better weapons. Either the sword or the staff.
Yeah.
Work really well. They're doing another Running Man. A new Star Trek movie, G.I. Joe Transformers crossover. It's about time because I know they did it plenty in the comics and the
I
cartoon.
remember that fucking after credits tease.
Gladiator 2. That's coming out
Speaking
pretty
of,
soon.
did you ever watch the television program Gladiators when it was in its heyday?
Yeah, that was rough.
Did you ever watch the season that was early, if not late, last year? Of
They
the
did
reboot?
more?
They did an additional season last year. Had a UFC fighter in it who was Australian, who was one of the gladiators.
Oh, so this is an American Gladiators?
No, this is Australian gladiators.
Okay.
Because we had that too.
So of course he was Australian.
Yeah, so did you happen to watch that?
No, but it just got a lot darker in here.
Yeah, it did. That's concerning.
It wasn't me. Keanu Reeves voicing Shadow in Sonic the Hedgehog 3.
Fuck, he's gonna have more trauma. Instead of having his dog die, he's gonna have his human mate die. Fuck.
Is that what happens in the
That's
game?
why Shadow's so fucked up.
It's pretty
Like, the
dark.
human he was, like, made to protect or some shit dies. Shadow is just pure trauma.
Wow. I didn't even realise that was that deeper backstory. I thought it was just like, hey, a different coloured Sonic.
Nah, brother, there's so much fucking lore. Especially if you played the Shadow the Hedgehog game on PS2, where you could shoot people and be a bad guy, but you could also fight against the aliens, be a good guy. Fucking great game.
Wow.
There's also a really good meme YouTube series that fucking makes fun of it in a very abridged style. And a very viral TikTok sound clip came from that was, you know, you think you can beat me? You know, the devil from the Bible?
That's good delivery. And we've got like Walter Goggins chose not to play Fallout. He's just not a video game guy, but he didn't want to like ruin his.
Don't give a fuck if you do or don't. Just act. You want to do research?
And he can act.
Cool. You don't want to do research? Cool.
Why did I screenshot a TikTok? Misha Collins' New Adventures in Mind Souls.
Misha.
Would you agree to be a character based on you somehow? Why did I?
Somebody...
I'm sure I thought that would jog my memory and I'd be like, I know what that's about. I know he's in the game. Like Misha Collins is now involved in some Minecraft collaboration thing, so that's cool.
Who tried to call me then? Helen.
she can wait. I got this guy right now. You can take a number, Helen.
It's my auntie.
Oh, that's cute. Your auntie's ring you.
She's at my house.
Oh.
Let's speed this up. I can't see anything else that's important on the
Putin
thing.
orders creation of Russian video game console. I thought that was cute.
Oi,
They're obviously going to
oi.
cobble something together from
Oi.
like.
I don't care how much it costs me. I'm going to find a way to get one of these. That's dope as fuck.
You know, it's just going to be a reskin Chinese thing.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I want to see the demented propaganda it's got on it.
That would be fun. I mean, can you read Russian? It probably isn't Russian.
No, but
Okay.
I can figure it out in time.
Mm-hmm.
I can speak a little. Can't be that hard.
Cyberpunk's doing well. I might have to give it a replay.
I've heard it's doing pretty fucking well.
Like they've updated it and everything fucking works.
I'm playing Fallout 4 currently.
Wow, why?
Because I never did the Nuka World DLC or the fucking... I only ever did Far Harbor.
I did all the DLC.
And then I think I bought it as Game of the Year edition on PC. And I think I had it for like 6 months and just never played it.
I need to get the DLC for Forbidden West. There's this like cute Asian girl that she forms a friendship with, and they fly around.
Forbidden West?
It's that dinosaur robot game.
Oh!
They're doing a series
Horizon Zero Dawn.
set in like 2074 or something, so it might be set before.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
You could have just said that. And it would
It
have
said the Horizon thing.
All I heard was Forbidden West.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's the sequel.
I was like, fucking what? You could have said Horizon and said 2, and I would have gone, got it.
You know another thing that pisses me off about HBO? Complete non sequitur, but they cancelled Westworld and then they took it off the streaming service. Allegedly, they're going to give it to someone else, like sell it to a different streamer. But yeah, it's kind of fucked up.
Speaking of things coming from being cancelled and coming from back beyond the grave.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, I fucked up that sentence, but I'm keeping it in because I don't need to do retakes like this motherfucker. Heels has been acquired by Netflix.
Who's in that? What's Heels?
It is the Stephen Amell series about professional wrestling.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was good.
And depending on how it does when they release it on the platform, they may revive it. And fuck me, do I hope they do.
Yeah, I mean, even if he's a dick, if it's a good show, then everyone on it deserves another go. Like, that's the thing about Westworld.
It was misguided.
At least 2 more seasons in that.
Yeah, I'd say they'll probably just give him 1, I reckon. But I'm hoping for a couple more. Because it's as someone in the business, it's so accurate. It's so accurate.
Nice. Okay. What's that even on right now? In Australia.
Stan?
Okay, that makes sense. Some good stuff on there. Mr. In-Betweener, watch that. So another...
that's good. That's on binge. So... Yes.
Yep.
You know, it's also on binge that I think you should watch because I think you'd like. Colin from Accounts.
Yeah, that keeps popping up on my
Season
main
2
page.
just came out.
I'm still watching Last Week Tonight with John Oliver, which is also on binge. But Colin keeps...
Just watch the first episode.
No, I'm sure I like it. It seems fun.
Yeah.
I just haven't...
There's tits out in the first 5 minutes.
Wow, okay. It looked like a harmless comedy, but I'm getting raunch. Sign me up. More Fortnite news. There was a map added that was like Kiev, basically, in Ukraine. And, that's cool. Because anyone that plays it now, it's like, it makes money for charity. So that's cool. Do that. I'll try and add a link in the description. I don't think we've done this. Did we do that Akira Toriyama thing that he died?
Remember silence?
No. Yeah, it's been that long. June 2, did you watch that? I don't think we talked about that.
I haven't seen June 1. I haven't seen June in general.
Well, watch the Junes. They're very good.
I'll watch Waterworld first.
Would you watch the Community movie, apparently?
I fucking absolutely would. I'm very excited because... Now...
Are you excited about The Crow?
A little bit.
Bill Skarsgård.
Is it just because the lighting shows, or is your roof caving in a little?
No, it's the lighting.
Okay.
Yeah, in the other room, it's definitely caving in.
Ah. Fun.
I feel like I'm back now in March. I feel like I've done...
I think we've done.
Yeah, some of this. I just want to talk about...
Because I started my job in February.
Yeah. Yeah, and you've been busy as fuck since then. Yeah, I remember this fantastic... I haven't been posting that much in there, to be honest.
All right.
But yeah, so I just want to go over the movies we've all seen. I'm sure there's some I missed. Didn't you have a list of movies that have come out recently?
Listen, man, the reception and the... Oh, yeah, no, I did. Never mind. I did. We can do
Yeah,
that.
because I know I've missed one.
All right.
But we've had the whole Drake thing happen.
Oh, fuck, that was great. Also,
Not like us.
I don't want to get sued by Eminem, actually. Argyle? Didn't see that.
No, apparently that wasn't very good. There was 2 or 3 scenes which are cute, but no one watched it, and it wasn't good. So there was Matthew Vaughn who made it, and he finally admitted that his hubris and he had some okay test screenings, but he didn't really listen to the right people. Like, he's just been coasting for too long, and his stuff's gone off the rails. Like, I really loved. He's the guy that did what's that silly series of James Bond type movies? One had Colin Firth shoot up a church.
Kingsman,
yeah. The first Kingsman was good, but after that, it just kind of went silly. So hopefully you can find his
I did watch
way.
with another...
Like, they had Hitler in the prequel for the Kingsman. And that was just silly.
What was the Breaking Bad dude that we were just talking about? What was his name?
Yeah, Carlos Esposito or
I
something.
did just watch the new movie that he was in, which is Abigail.
Okay, I don't think I've seen that.
It's a good movie. It's
Make sure I get
it's
that
a
name
thriller. It goes into a really weird place.
Oh, got his name right.
Ricky Stenicki. Have you watched that?
No.
It's the John Cena Amazon Prime movie
Oh, okay.
with Andrew Santino.
Is it just a silly, wacky John Cena movie, or is it actually dark, like the one with...
No, it's a comedy, but it's an Andrew Santino comedy where John Cena so there's these 3 friends who make up a best friend called Ricky Stenicki, and they just use him as an excuse because they said he had cancer. So anytime they wanted to have a boys' weekend, they've just been like, "Oh, Ricky's taking a turn for the worse. We're gonna go see him."
Yeah.
Yada yada yada. And then they finally asked to meet Ricky, and so they hire John Cena, an actor out of Vegas, to play him, and it just goes really fucking far.
Have you seen The Iron Claw?
I have.
Because that was a dark. I saw that. I don't know if we talked about that. Not that kind of wrestling movie then?
What do you mean?
The one you're talking about, Stenicki.
No, not at all. Not at all.
But it's good.
Yes.
Okay, and it's on Netflix.
It's on Amazon Prime.
Amazon, same thing. Everyone's got them, sure. If you're watching this, you've got all the things.
Yeah. You know.
The only one I don't have is Apple, which annoys me.
You know what you can do though, because having that many subscriptions, that costs a lot of money, right?
Yeah, that's up.
And then trying to go between everything, when you're like, fuck, where's this? Where's 2.5 Men on this again? Fuck, what app's
Who
that
want
on?
to watch that? Like,
Just an example. Fine then. Who's got Scrubs?
IT Crowd, I tried to find that. Impossible. You have to
see?
you can't get it. Fucking Scrubs, I think I've seen somewhere. At some Disney Plus.
But you don't like having to go through all the apps.
Yeah.
Right? So you know...
Black Books. Like, I was trying to find these British comedies to show a friend.
If only there was some sort of device that would combine everything together to make it seamless, as well as
You're talking about Hubble?
as well as bundling it all together, and you get a cheaper price. Oh yeah, Hubble.
Isn't that the ad with the guys from radio?
Everybody's hubbling.
What are they called again?
Buy Hubble. You buy fucking Hubble.
Who's paying you?
You buy fucking Hubble. You want a cheaper fucking Netflix and fucking Binge and KO and Stan. Not Stan. We don't have Stan yet.
Yeah, it has KO? Because I was paying $30 a month for that.
It has KO.
And then my son discovered other ways to watch sports.
Yeah,
and I
no,
was
it has KO.
thank you.
Okay, listen. Get on board. Get on board.
Right. You have to make it make sense.
I keep true to things that I'm going
If you can,
if you can
prove to me that it's cheaper than paying for them all separately, then I'll definitely look.
Yeah, it's the whole entire premise of Hubble. It's seamless integration of the apps, so you don't have to spend fucking however God knows long trying to find one thing to watch, and it also allows you to bundle and save.
Is it a device, or are you just log into a?
It is an actual device.
Oh, okay. So
It
just
is
like
a
the old.
puck. It is currently $79.90 one-time price from JB Hi-Fi and Harvey Norman. Currently on sale for 20% off, normal price $99.99. You can also get Hubble Glass, which is a TV.
And what's the monthly thing for
There is no
everything?
monthly for it. Oh, for that's dependent on how much you're bundling and such.
Right. So there's different.
So the more you
ones
bundle,
that
the more you save.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I'll have to look at the bundles.
There's my contractually obligated ad.
Yeah. So far, I'm stuck in a web of I'm paying for Netflix, she's paying for this, someone else is paying for that.
And the
we're all
best
sharing
part,
passwords.
it's all under one thing that goes through one email. Bob's your uncle.
And wait, but you have to have this device if you've signed up
If
to all
you
these.
set up all the accounts onto
How do your
that,
mates?
I believe your individual accounts still work based off that.
Okay.
But also, stealing is wrong. Get your own passwords. fucking dogs.
No. I'm still very low middle class. Not even middle class. Working class.
Kung Fu Panda 4.
No.
Um,
Look at March.
the American Society of Magical Negroes.
No, I did want to watch that. That looked good.
Ghostbusters Frozen Empire.
I did want to watch that. That's really good. I mean, apparently it's okay. Like, it's not as good as the first reboot, but it's still a great little one-piece like thing that works.
Godzilla X Con.
No.
Don't Tell Mum the Babysitter's Dead.
Isn't that like from the 90s?
It says April 12th.
That's bizarre.
Abigail, which came out April 19th.
That was a baby. Why do I know that?
I'm saving one for the end, just because I know he's going to have things to say about it. The Fall Guy.
Yeah, it's a 1991 film. Don't Tell Mum the Babysitter's Dead. So they rebooted that.
yeah.
I didn't think it was that big.
Kingdom Planet of the Apes.
Oh yeah, I've been meaning to watch that. Damn it.
Yeah, that's it.
My son was like, that's the one I want to see because we saw Monkey Man. And it was like, that was a trailer for it. And I was like, we'll definitely watch that. And now he's like busy as fuck. So.
The Garfield movie.
Okay.
Furiosa, a Mad Max saga. Bad Boys Ride or Die.
Yeah. I haven't seen any of the Bad Boys.